Okay. It's a surprise Wednesday stream. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but I had to just get on here because I posted my reaction to Hi Ren today on YouTube. And y'all. Oh man. I've been crying for the last hour because people are just so nice. The Renegades, which could you get a sicker fan base name? I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible. So yeah, I've just been like crying and reading comments, and so I just wanted to get on here and just like have a little chat about how much I appreciate that. Oh my god. Like, I'm trying to read every single comment that I'm getting. Oh, I don't have my pup cam on. That's not the pup cam I want. Why is my pup cam looking like that? Let me fix it real fast. Back to what I was saying. Trying to read every comment. God, today has just been it's like I woke up with like chest pain. I'm trying to take today easy. Usually it's my clean my whole house day, but I'm like, I'm not doing that today. And I have been editing my video for the Warner Brothers tour that we went on Friday. And I noticed I had like 9, it just had like 9+ notifications on YouTube. And I was like, oh, what's that? And started seeing these comments, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Ren reaction posted today. Which, if you don't know, I always post all my reactions early on Patreon. Usually like the day I edit them, I post them all. And then, yeah, I usually post videos on Fridays, but I thought, you know what? My buddy in the comments on all my YouTube videos has been begging me for this reaction. So I was like, I'm going to give them what they want, and I'm going to post it on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm just kind of like in awe of the response that I'm currently getting for it. Everyone's talking about, you know, going down the Ren rabbit hole, like, that's so sick. And giving me so many suggestions on songs I need to hear next, which makes me happy. Reminders that I need tissues. I'm gonna have to remedy that for the next reaction I do on Ren. My God. It's just a really beautiful outpouring of love that you girls not used to, but it's something I could only dream of having as a response to anything I do on my YouTube channel. Honestly, like, that's the reason I made a YouTube channel, was to find community, to find joy, to make lightness and just have fun and find joy and just really explore what that could possibly bring to my life. So here we are, and that's what's happening. So, and everyone's just so, I'm trying not to cry right now about it because it's a lot. It's a lot. And they are just very much like assembling around me and like lifting my channel up, and you know, sharing my video on Ren Facebook groups and hi Jelly Bean. I know you've been reading and you've been crying. Like, it's just the sweetest heckin' thing, I swear. What is going on with my pub cam? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just looking at, comments, and they just keep coming, and they're just like, oh, this young lady's subs need to grow, like, welcoming me to the world of Ren, like, it's, overwhelming in the best way, like, and I figured I'll just come on here, I will do a stream, so I'm not just, like, alone in my apartment, reacting, and feeling all the feels, and just, have this be a part of, my Twitch library, so I can remember it forever. God, my bangs are being silly today. So many people are just very much understanding and are like, we felt the same way. And I watched the reaction back again because, I did it however many days ago, and I know I'm just crying a lot, but I was just like, I need to kind of like refresh my memory of what I said and what this reaction actually is so I can understand what people are like getting from it. And of course, like, I cried making the video, I cried editing the video, and I've cried every time that I've rewatched it. Like, I watched it when I posted it, so I've cried multiple times. Like, it's just very, it's just, gets you definitely in the feels, especially if you have trauma, especially if you have PTSD, especially if you understand and depression, like, intimately. And just seeing so many people and the age ranges of people who love him and who have found healing in his music, in his videos, in his story, like, I'm just trying to keep up with the comments and like all the comments and read all of them. Oh, and when they start quoting lines, like, and talking about how those lines make them feel, like, it makes me want to cry more. Like, and just also, like, the vast range of where people are. Like, people are all over the world reacting to this video and commenting on this video. Like, and just the wonderful things that they've said about me. Like, I mean, I prepare myself to just get, shitty comments because this is the internet and that's what the internet is for. But people are just so beautifully kind, like, and understanding, and they definitely are bearing witness to me and, like, see me and are letting me know, like, it's okay, and those tears aren't ugly, and I also appreciate people just being like, I think I saw one comment where it's like, in the beginning I couldn't relate to you, but by the end, like, you had me, and I was like, that's, and someone mentioned, like, oh, you're not just another YouTube reactor bot. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I got snot on my face, and I'm just letting it chill there, like, because I feel like that's what reactions should be. Like, reactions should be as real as possible. Like, I might trim out the amount of times I say because it's just embarrassing, or if I clear my throat, but other than that, it's just like, I want it to just be pure, uncut, how I feel and how I'm reacting to it. It's so nice that they stayed after not relating to you in the beginning, for their minds to be changed, right? Like, I appreciate that too, and I think that is a testament to Ren, because they knew that there would be a shift, that it wouldn't just be a, hi, I'm doing a YouTube video and I'm just, I'm like, the entertainer is on right now, but, the human being is going to emerge, and they knew that. They knew, especially knowing that, like, I had no idea what I was in for. Like, nobody told me. No one warned me. Most people these days would click off immediately if they didn't feel it in the first few seconds. Accurate. Accurate. Very accurate. 0. Let's go. Yes, surprise Wednesday stream. Emotional. 0. I think you watch my YouTube videos. The one I posted today is just getting so much love, so much traction, and it is yeah, my reaction to High Run is blowing up. Yeah, it really is. And so yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about it and feel the feels and kind of react to the reaction, because I mean, I think my Chapel Roan video did wellish, for me. Like, none of my videos get seen by anybody. But the High Ren one's really, I mean, it's blowing Chapel out of the water. Like, just with the love and the care and the understanding and the amount of people commenting and liking and subscribing. Like, my subscriber count jumped, like, from, like, 24 people to, like, over 300. It's wild. If it had clicked in my brain that the song I heard was the song you were going to react to, I would have at least told you to have tissues close by, right? The fact I don't have tissues in here is ridiculous. I had tissues in here for like a split second one day because I was sneezing a bunch, and then I took them out. I'm like, I should have just left them in here. Renegades go hard with the compassion and kindness. You could say that again. You could say that again. Like, I did not know. I have tissues everywhere just in case. I need more tissues. I need more just in case tissues everywhere. I did not know the Renegades. Renegades is such a sick name for a fan base. But also, it's like, it's a mental health community. Like, it is people who, who have been through it, who have gone through it, and have come out the other side, worse for wear, but alive, like, and those are my people, like, because that is me. Like, that is why that video hit me so hard, like, jeez, I'm just gonna cry all day. Just, telling me, like, oh, it's such a beautiful and heartfelt reaction. I just, sorry, I should have warned. I should have gotten all the warnings, but you know what? Maybe that could have changed something, and I wouldn't change anything about that reaction. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't even change not having tissues. Like, I will snot. I will snot on everybody. That's fine. Like, people, appreciating my transparency. And people in their 50s and their 70s, like I've never seen just human beings from across every single age group, like, feel something so similarly, like, and you know it happens, but I've just never seen it. Like, I've never seen so many people just like pour, just the outpouring of love. Like, I only saw like one comment that was like not that loving and supportive. Like, it was just someone saying like, can you talk more? I all I can hear is the song or something. And then one of them was just like, you had to be the guy that came and said something dumb. Like, at least you're the first. Like, especially on YouTube, people are harsh in the comments for no reason, right? And Facebook. I feel like Facebook is like the worst. Like, I don't think I would ever post to Facebook. like Marissa Munster does not have a Facebook, even though like you can stream on Facebook, and my camera, like, it can stream free to Facebook, and I'm like, I'm still not getting a Facebook. But to have people be like, oh, I shared this video in several Ren Facebook groups, like, that's so kind, like, that's so sweet. And like, because I didn't share this video anywhere. I'm so bad about like promoting my own videos, like, and plus, you know, I schedule them ahead, you know, in advance, and I schedule them like before I'm even awake. So like, this video went live before I was even awake. Like, I didn't even know what was going on. So, you know, I'm just basking in the light, in the sun of these people, you know, pouring their souls out to me and sharing me so much love, like, and being so kind, and just like, how can you, you know, not have any subscribers, and like, and the love for my Frank Hooker poster, and like, it's a lot. Me in the comments upvoting everyone because everyone was being awesome. Oh, thank you, Zero. That's so sweet. I know. And, you know, the original commenter is doing the same thing. Like, this person, I'm not sure who they are. I know that they watch my streams, but they may have mentioned to me that they're the person that has been begging for Ren, but I can't remember. I swear, I stream and then it just exits my brain. But, that person has also been in these comments, like, commenting, and like, and I love that people are all talking to each other, and they're all kind of like bouncing off each other and sharing love to each other, and it's just so uplifting and so positive. And it's just, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that kind of reaction on the internet. I'm used to like arguing with people in the comments. I mean, I am hearting every single comment. Like, I'm reading every single comment. And like, people were telling me, like, out of all the reactions that they've watched, that this one moved them the most. Like, that is just that is such a hard comment to take. Like, jeez. It just makes me feel like I'm doing something right, or I'm doing something I should be doing. That is not a waste of time or a waste of energy, which is very fitting because that is what Ren is talking about, too. You know, people hoping that I continue. Saying, you know, sometimes we all need some encouragement to drown out that inner voice bringing us down. Like, yeah, for real. I mean, that goes for me and my experience too. The Ren rabbit hole. I love that. Like, this makes me even more excited to do more Ren reactions. Like, I can't wait to do more. I can't wait to see what people have to say. Like, I can't wait to build the community and just understand more and get the lore and like be even a bigger renegade myself. Like I'm so hyped. People just like, I'm sending you enormous hugs from the middle of nowhere, California. I hope you took good care of yourself after this. I had a similar reaction. Like, and it's just like the care that people have for like, oh, thanks for the follow. I don't know why I got 2 notifications going right now. Why do I got 2 notifications going? Take one down. Oh, one of the Ren classics people advertise is the Tales of Jenny and Screech. Be careful with that. It has SA domestic violence trigger warning. Oof, yeah, that's... I mean, it's all gonna hit me. Like, it's all gonna hit me, but I appreciate that. But especially with that. Welcome to the club. I cried when I heard it too. Yeah. I mean, I'm such a crier. Like, I am a sympathetic crier. I am empathic to a fault. Like, if someone's crying, I'll probably cry. I am a crybaby. And it's like, without knowing that about me as a person, because I didn't advertise like, hey, I'm a big crier, so don't recommend things that gonna make me cry. But so yeah, I now I'm at least prepared. Okay, I'm gonna cry a bunch. I'm gonna know beforehand, hey, Ren's gonna make you cry. Like, good to know. I will have tissues next time. I will prepare myself for the downpour from my eyeballs that is inevitable. Whew. And I love that people are excited to live vicariously through me, getting to, listen and enjoy Ren for the first time. I think that I love that too about reactions. Like that's why I do reactions, because I love watching reactions. Like, they're such a comfort for me, and I get such a kick out of watching people experience something that I love and I know is gonna hit them, like, and is gonna change them, and is going to, like, turn into something that they love. Like, I love that. That is one of my favorite things ever. And it's so universal because it's the same idea as sitting on a couch with someone that you're showing one of your favorite movies to, and you're just watching them. You're just watching them at certain points that you love and that you know that is going to get like this big reaction from them, and you're just waiting and you're watching and you're like, did you see that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. Like, it's the same thing, but it's, watching someone do it from the comfort of their home. Like, oh, someone said, lovely reaction. You're very perceptive and insightful, which that's so sweet, because I don't know. I just say whatever comes to my head and sound like a doofus. 180 comments. Like, when I got on here, I think when I opened the video, it had, I want to say, like, what was it? I'm like checking Jellybean Snapchat, because I was Snapchatting her like, did you see this? Have you seen this? Oh, it had 129 comments when I opened it up. And it had like 2,400 views and like 587 likes. And by the time I, finished my reacting to the reaction of just like opening it up, it had like over 3,000 views and almost 700 likes and 160 comments, and like my subscribers went from 100, or it went from 24 people to like 346. Like, holy cannoli. Now I'm at 385. Like, wow. And it's at 3,415 views with 773 likes. Wow. 188 comments. Like, I'm just reading new comments. And I love people are just like really like grabbing onto things that I've said in the reaction too, which is, you know, people are really actually like hearing me. I was happy when I saw the reaction video up today. Hey, Brokish, that's a great name. I'm just reacting. I posted a reaction to my YouTube channel that's just kind of blown up. Thank you so much for the follow, Brokish. And, you know, instead of sitting in my apartment alone, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just actually stream my reaction to the reaction of the reaction. Oh my god. I wish I had my thing set up so you could put the little YouTube. Thank you, Jellybean. Let them have post that link, Jellybean. Yeah, my mod got you that link. I'm just not used to getting so much love. And you know, I'm very new to YouTube. I started posting to YouTube. I'm new to streaming too. I started streaming July 1st, and I started posting YouTube videos around then too. So today's video's reaction is like, it's a lot. It's a lot to take, and I'm very excited, and I just felt like coming in here and chit-chatting about it. Even though I don't stream on Wednesdays, but I'm like, I should probably just do a little streamy sesh. I think you did an amazing job on this video. I love your honesty, and you have a new subscriber. That's so sweet. Just like 2 minutes ago. And you know what, like, if I could have any fan base like swarm me and be like the majority of my following, like, I don't think there is a better one, to be honest, based on the way that they have treated me. Like, I mean, I got some love from Chapel Roan's fan base for sure, but this nothing like this. Like, trying to read all of these comments and trying to like all these comments. I watch Ren Reactor videos and I still cry every time I hear this song. I love what people call it, the Ren rabbit hole. Like, I love all the like the jargon that goes with his in his world. That's so cool. Oh, lovely personality, lovely reaction. We're here to empathize with your pain, but you never have to share it with anyone online. Plus, and it's not even just like short comments either. These are like, people are really communicating, which I love. I love that. It's not just like a thumbs up, good job. Like, people are like, let me tell you something. Telling me, I love all the recommendations. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Like, some people have kind of let me know, like, okay, this is what you should do next. This is the order of the things that you should do. All right, plain. Oh, so they said, but I feel a sensitive soul like you've shown here should be given the control to match your day-to-day headspace to the general shape of what's coming. Yeah, Ren has done a pretty solid job fostering community. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? You really can't miss with Ren, right? And I love that people are like, here's some lighter ones. Here's the ones that aren't gonna, like, make you have a breakdown. I'm excited to see some of him busking. The videos of him busking. That sounds really cool. And that he's got, like, some real rap god shit. That's exciting too, because I love rap. And they're just like, if you want us to guide you or want guidance on a particular song or topic, just ask. Like, we don't want anyone to bring harm to their psyche or mood in the name of entertainment. Heart from all of us. Like, could y'all get any sweeter? Can you get any sweeter? I don't think you could. Hope you go down the Ren rabbit hole. Oh, I'm going. I'm headed there. I'm on my way. And I like when people are like, you should watch this live. Like, that's good to know. Someone said chalk outlines live with Chinchilla and how to be me live should be the most sensible next ones for you. There are those who get it and those who don't. You get it. You are one of us. Plus, it's like, I'm gonna try not to cry, but to be so welcomed with open arms by like a large group of people, that's not something I'm used to either. I'm not even used to that shit from my own family. You laugh to keep from crying, but honestly. So for people to just be like, you're one of us, like, wow. 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 So it's like, now we want you to react to all Ren songs. There are over 100, LOL. Every time someone reacts to Ren, I automatically subscribe. Ren's live performances are pretty stellar. I think it's his history of busking that gives him that flair. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Just reading. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Benjamin. Yeah, Jellybean was like, you might get some people coming over from YouTube to your stream. Like, you should stream. And I was just like, but I got cry face. I've been crying. I've been crying at the rewatch of the video. I've been crying at the love that I've been reading in the comments. Like, just an ugly cry session happening today. I already need tissues. Still don't have tissues in here. Should probably have got tissues before starting the live, but you know, whatever. There's just, jeez, 194 comments. This is like, I posted this video at like 10 a.m. Scheduled it, pre-scheduled it. Like the day I was done editing. That's what I do with my videos. I make the video, I edit the video, I immediately post it unlisted to YouTube and have it on my Patreon, like day of, and then I have it scheduled in advance for some other day. Usually Fridays, but I've started to also post on Wednesdays too. It'll be Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'm not exactly 100% sure why I chose to post this one so early, like so quickly, but alright, Plane. It's probably because that original commenter was just so adamant. Like they were giving obsessed. They were like, "You've got to react to Ren. You've got to react to Hi Ren. I need you to react to Hi Ren." Like every video. And they even told me, I think on one of my last ones, that he recently came out with a new song. And they were like, people are probably going to be looking for more reactions to Hi Ren, so you need to post it now. So I was like, okay, I will do the reaction, and I will post it. You just saw the Ren reaction, Benjamin? Thanks. That's why we're all here right now. I'm basically reacting to the reaction's reaction. I appreciate you coming over from YouTube to my Twitch. I really do. But yeah, I'm just trying to take it all in. And I didn't want to cry alone in my apartment, so I'm crying publicly on Twitch. What else? Hope you find some release for yourself through Ren's message. Oh, yeah. Plus, I understand the power in being vulnerable and real and authenticity. But it's like when you've dealt with so much for your whole life and for years and years and years, and it's compounded, you just get to a point where you're just like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want it to affect my life anymore. You're just like, you're reaching for joy and softness and comfort and smiles and happiness, whatever you can possibly like obtain. You try so hard to just, but it's something that needs to breathe. It needs care. It needs, you need to have days where that's the thing that is taking, control of your mood or your life for that day. Like it needs its time. Like it needs space to be a part of your story. And a lot of times I find myself fighting that and fighting, I don't want my channel to be that. I don't want my channel to delve into that. I don't want to be known for that. I don't want to depress people. I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to have to do a biography on a YouTube video. But like, I saw a comment where someone was like, why are you crying? Is it because, Ren, made you feel better in some way? And I think I'm crying because I'm a sympathetic crier. I'm crying because I relate. I'm crying because my soul needed it. My trauma needed to have its moment. Because a lot of times I don't let it have its moment. And it hasn't had its moment in a while. So I think there was a lot of reasons why this song hit me so hard. And I think, having CPTSD is just a difficult experience. And a lot of times I just want to pretend that I don't. Pretend that, like on days when I actually feel happy. And that's the thing. It's like, happiness is such a new experience for me as of late. Like, true happiness, not pretending like things are fine happiness, which is what I've basically experienced for most of my life. But I will say I utilize a certain type of medicine with Twitch. I don't know exactly how I can say what I can say, but that changed a lot for me. And it kind of like allowed me to breathe, and that happened within the last couple years. And that was like a big shift for me. And so as of late, I've kind of been able to feel a sense of happiness or a contentment, a recognition of like that stuff isn't weighing on me, that I don't feel a constant heaviness and a constant like tears are just right under the surface at all times. And that's been so great and much needed, and I've missed therapy so much because my therapist passed away in 2020 of a stroke. And that's been really difficult for me to deal with too. Just like being seen by someone fully, like that was the first time that I felt like understood, seen, heard, loved, like. And oh man, I loved my therapist. I feel like people will say that they love their therapist, but oh my god, my therapist, he was French Canadian, and his first name was Claude, but he went by his middle name because he was like, I didn't like my first name. And I felt like I always called him like this like robot because he didn't understand a lot of like pop culture references or so he felt like an alien almost, but he had such a healing way about him, like, oh my goodness. And he was so comforting, and he was so protective of me and so willing to give me whatever I needed, whatever space. And I think, when COVID happened, I was seeing him in person, and he worked out of his apartment. Like, he had like his office inside of his home. And so obviously he wasn't taking people anymore in person, with good reason. And so I kind of like, my therapy was just kind of on hold because I didn't get a lot. I felt like I didn't get a lot out of like Zoom therapy because I started originally seeing him the first time I lived here in Los Angeles, and I ended up moving away for like 9 months. And I moved back. But while I was gone, I did like maybe 2 Zoom sessions, and it just didn't hit the same as being like in a space that was designated specifically for your healing. Like, there's nothing like that. That that you step into this space and it is a safe place, and it is for you to unpack and to no judgment, like 0 judgment-free zone. So once COVID hit, I know he was offering some Zoom sessions, but I didn't didn't take any, which I regret now. And so I was just kind of waiting for the day that he would email me and say, hey, we're gonna restart, you know, or hey, maybe I think you should just do a Zoom therapy. I haven't seen you in a while. Like, I need that to happen. And I found out that he had died, on such a bad day. Like, my spouse at the time was going on some tangent about how he didn't think therapy was worth it, or could do anything. And I was just annoyed, and I was like, you know what, I want to check up on my therapist. And I went to his Yelp page because I was like, I wonder if it'll just say if he's open or not, because I wasn't getting emails back. And I saw someone comment on his Yelp page saying that, you know, oh, I'm just so devastated to learn of his passing. Like, and I messaged that person because I was like, I don't understand. Like, no one told me. Like, and I was like, I'm one of his patients. Like, please tell me what happened. Like, was it COVID? Like, what? And they told me that he had a stroke in like a few months after, you know, seeing him the last time. But it didn't end his life there. Like, he was getting rehabilitation at that point. Because I did get an email saying that, like, very vague, and made me think that he got COVID, saying, like, you know, that if you do need a therapist, like, there are options, but he's not able to because he needs to go through some, you know, some health issues. And it's just super vague. And then apparently he had another set of strokes, like, and he actually he died this month in 2020 on the 15th of September. And it's funny because, you know, this month is so difficult for me because just like a lot happened. Like I ended my marriage last year in September, a couple days after the 15th. So I think I've been keeping myself very busy this month, and I think that's a defense mechanism for sure, to just not have to deal with certain anniversaries that are happening right now. But man, I would have loved to show my therapist this video, and I would have loved to show him the reaction that it's gotten, because I always showed him, like, I always talked about things that either, you know, triggered me or were really healing, or just had this like air of a therapeutic vibe to it. And he was always so curious, and like, this would have been something that he loved. Like, this is one of those things that we would have talked about. And we had talked about me starting a YouTube channel, and I think he would have just been over the moon to see people relate and show me so much love. Like, he would have told me that I deserved it. Man, I miss him. I miss therapy, but I miss him more. Absolutely. So I think that's, you know, there are a lot of reasons why this resonated so much with me. You know, from things going on in my life to just being art that I would have wanted to show my therapist who's no longer here. You deserve it. Thank you. Thank you, Zero. I mean, this feels very therapeutic. It's just a little therapy Twitch session. 408 subscribers. Sheesh. It's wild. It's wild. Over 200 comments now? Wow. That's just, it's just wild. Like, I can't. I can't get over it. So I was like, ooh, you were in for a treat. More Ren. Oh, someone was like, you thought you cried to this song, Jenny and Screech. Good to know. Good to know. So that you will notice that Ren fans will come in masses to watch your reactions. Proof is already here. By the way, I like Olivia Rodrigo too. You might like Livingston. That's interesting. Can't wait to see you do more Ren Rabbit Hole. You're one of us now. Slam poetry rap. Perfect. Right? I mean, it's giving. That's what it's giving. Zero, you said, from what you said, I highly recommend chalk outlines, and when you're in a better headspace, How to Be Me, the live version. I've gotten those recommended for sure, yeah. I mean, I feel like, as I told Jellybean earlier, I just feel like today is for the tears, and that's okay. We can let the tears have a day, you know. Someone said, don't worry, dear. We all basically cried the first time. At least you cried prettily. I bawled. Oh. So we come to reaction videos to find new kindred souls we can support. And also to spank that algorithm into turning Ren the #1 independent artist in the world. Cheers from Brazil. And welcome to the RENegade tribe. Wow. I mean, I didn't think I cried pretty, but I appreciate that. Yep, it's okay to feel your feelings. Yes, it is. That's something I have to remind myself of a lot, because that was not the case when I was younger. No, it was not. Welcome to Ren. It's going to be a ride. So I remember vividly my first listen. I knew right at the moment when Ren said he took time to be distant that it was something else, that it was real. It spoke to me so much. I never had experienced music like that before. True. True. It does feel almost like, I mean, I mentioned I cry every time I watch that video. Me too. I have cried every time now. Like, I cried in the original reaction. I cried editing the reaction. I cried when I posted it and I watched it. And I cried today rewatching it to kind of like refresh myself of what people are actually seeing. And I cry when I see people quote it. Like, I feel like it's almost like I mentioned Bo Burnham's left brain, right brain, but it feels like this is almost what Bo wishes he was. Which, no shade to Bo because I love Bo Burnham, but I feel like Ren is just like we're not doing comedy. I mean, there was like I laughed like twice when he's talking about like seashells at the seashore, but this was just like all heart, all real, all raw. Like you've been watching it for almost 2 years now. I didn't know it was. I had no frame of reference. Like I've never heard of Ren ever until someone started posting comments under all my YouTube videos being like, you need to react to this. And I was like, I have no idea who this is. And I had no idea like how old or new the song is. Like, so to hear about it, that it's been like, it's a 2-year-old song is interesting. Welcome to Renegade Nation. Someone said, Cujo, F around and find out about Dark Ren. I'm excited for all the sides. All the many sides of Ren. We love a versatile king. It's funny too because this is the first guy that I've done a reaction to. Like, I was about the girlies. I wanted to do all the girlies. I want to be girly pop about it. But Ren's just kind of like, I mean, something else. The song is timeless. It's the best introduction to Ren. The song is timeless. Like, there's no, I mean, it could have been 10 years ago, it could have been 20 years ago, could be yesterday. It could be 10 years from now. Like, absolutely. I'm glad it's the best introduction to him because I'm glad I got the right one first. But now I'm very nervous about what order things next, and because I don't want to mess that up. Premiere was December 15th, 2022. Interesting. Chalk outlines and How to Be Me both have a girl in them. I think Crutch and Humble both have girls in it too. Oh, did we get the girly pops back? Good to know. Good to know. So they're like duets. They're collabs. Shoo-wee. I also appreciate someone like really came in with the lore and really like showed up and was like, here's the deal with Ren. I appreciate that. I think that's like the most liked. I think that's like the top comment. For Crutch, it's more of a small feature. It's cool. That's cool. We can feature the girlies. I love the comment that Ren managed to do in 9 minutes or so what multinational pharmaceutical companies have been unable or unwilling to do. Real therapy. And God bless him for doing so. Right? Like, he did that shit for himself because he needed it. But he put it out into the world because he knew we needed it too. Powerful. Someone said, a rising tide, here it comes. You're about to be lifted just a wee bit. Welcome to Ren. And someone was like, that's like a wind advisory for a tornado or a high tide warning for a tsunami. Ren is worth it, and I'm looking forward to watching you discover the artist he is. I love how many people were just like, bruh, they're coming for you. The Renegades are coming for you. Just you wait. They are. They have. They did. They come in. They're here. I love the conversation between the 40-year-old, the 55-year-old, the 61-year-old, the 72-year-old, and the other 55-year-old, and the other 62-year-old. Like, I love that. I love it. Multi-generational. Like, what artist does that? I don't think there's a lot. I really don't. I don't think there's a lot of artists that can get people in their 70s and like preteens or teenagers to be on the same page about something. Sick Boy could be another good one to do since it might get taken down. Okay. Why? What's the lore with that? I saw someone mention something about that. And that, is that the Cujo one? Saying that it's like a response. It's like him being angry about something about Sick Boy being removed or something. I think a comment had mentioned something about that. I love the comment that said, that was a very emotional, raw, and very beautiful reaction. The line, "I'm the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope," always gets me, but this time it hit harder as I felt the emotion from you at the same time. Yeah, that one was rough. That one and him saying, you know, that he has other names and it's Hope. I was just like, couldn't. Because it's just very much like, oof. Because like at a point you're like afraid of Hope. You're like, you refuse Hope. You don't want to hear about Hope. But it's like he passed that threshold where he was going to tell his inner critic to fuck off, and he was going to reach for Hope. Like, and I got to that point too, and so that was just so. So Ren normally produces his own music, but for Sick Boy he bought a beat off Cujo, who sold him a beat that used a sample from a choir, and he didn't get the license for it. Oh no! So someone else fucked him over. Cujo didn't have the license for the choir sample, but sold anyways. And since Sick Boy blew up, the choir found out and went after Cujo, and then Cujo went after Ren. Damn! That sucks. Yeah, I could see him being angry. Oof. Oof. Damn. The tea. The tea is hot. Shoosh. Yeah, I think people were saying that he recently had the #1 album in the UK, but he relies on word of mouth, and YouTube reactors just spread his message, which is why he's not gonna flag anything for copyright or get mad at you for posting a YouTube video about him. Ren is art, beautiful and genuine reaction. Thank you for letting us in. Your reaction will help so many as we all make our way through the journey of life. Ugh. Ugh. Luckily, Ren went public about it, and he had a face-to-face with YouTube, and YouTube recently put the video back up. Interesting. I'm glad that worked out well for the time being. Yeah, shit, I probably do need to add that one to the list soon. Sooner than later. Cujo Beatdown is a diss track. Well, in classic Ren fashion, it's more diss theater. That makes sense. I figured, since people were talking about him being angry, figure it'd be a diss track. But it's his kind of diss track. Man. Shoo! I don't know if I'll play a game tonight, to be honest. Like, I'm spent. But also, I'm like kind of in the middle of games. Like, I beat Dying Light last night, so I ended up playing like several games. Like, I played a little bit of Left 4 Dead for the first time, which is, oh, Rose in the doggy cam. You little weirdo. You mean a weirdo. Left 4 Dead is fun, but it's probably more fun with people, and I was just playing with the computer. Does thumbing up comments count as a game? Yes. Yes, it does. That's the game we're playing tonight. YouTube likes. Liking YouTube comments. I did start Alessia's Dollhouse last night, and that is just constant jump scares. Which I do love. But my god. It's such a spooky little game. It's giving Five Nights at Freddy's, but with dolls and puppets in a haunted house. It's good. But it also is making my recording software lag, so the footage of it is not the best. Like, there's a lag and a delay in it, but it's funny to watch me freak out. It's definitely one of the biggest jumps from a jump scare I've ever had on my channel. Oh, God. I love a horror game. Love it. Yeah, I'm just like refreshing and got 423 subscribers now. 3,819 views. 846 likes. Whew. 208 comments. Newest comment. A good cry can have the same healing properties as a good laugh in my experience. Facts. Solid effort here. Genuine and organic response from a young lady with a bit of a Betty Page thing going on. Right on. That's so funny. I love Betty Page. I feel like that person has to be like older. It's giving older. Call me a young lady with a bit of a Betty Page thing going on. Emotions are a pendulum. You can't have happiness without some sadness. You can't have laughter without some tears. If you feel everything. This was a great reaction video. I wish you all the best on your channel and your journey for happiness, virtual community, and virtual hugs. This is so sweet. But yeah, that's definitely something I've learned in therapy, outside of therapy. Like, you know, there's no good without bad. There is no light without dark. It's all of it. But sometimes it's hard to be one of those people that feels like you get a lot of the dark, you get a lot of the hurt, you get a lot of the sad, when a lot of other people get to stand so long in the light and get so much happiness. It's hard. But again, like I said in the reaction, like I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I wouldn't wish my life on anybody. I would not wish my trauma on anybody. Which is also another reason why it irks me when I hear people say horrible shit, even about, you know, people who have harmed them, because, like, I've been harmed in ways so many people could not imagine, and I still don't find myself wishing that shit on anybody, or even wishing death upon the people who have hurt me. That's not my vibe. That's not my bag. That's not, like, do I want them in my life? No. Do I ever want to see them again? No. But I'm not out here being like, oh, Well, they only said that horrific thing because they're traumatized and that person harmed them. Like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Like, I'm not here to wish death or sexual violence on people and then pretend like that's a coping mechanism. Like, sorry. Not going to lie, I was worried you wouldn't like the song. Really? Really? You were worried I wasn't gonna like the song? Really? I wonder why. I mean, I like so many different kinds of music and so many different kinds of art. So, and I can appreciate things even if I'm not like, oh, I love this, or I don't love it. It's just, I appreciate the effort, the energy. But I do preface a lot of my music reactions specifically that sometimes it takes me a minute, which is true. Like, because there's just something about that first listen sometimes for me that sometimes it just doesn't click, or maybe the fog of my brain just doesn't let things enter the way that they should. I don't know what it is, but that did not happen with Ren. Which, to be honest, doesn't surprise me at all. Everything from the artistry of it, the setting, the props, the mood that he was trying to convey. I mean, as a horror girly, it looks like the start of a horror movie. So I'm gonna love that. But then for it to just be like this emotional journey that he's taking you on, a peek inside of his own mind, all the snaps, all the awards. Give him the VMA. I mean, he did something so brilliant and so simple. I mean, so good. So good. Too good. Too good. What I'm worried about is that other things won't live up to it. I'm like, what if his other stuff doesn't live up to it? What are you doing, girlie? I mean, it seems like based on everyone else's reactions and comments, that won't be the case. That all of this stuff kind of lives up to things, but it's different, which I appreciate. And I feel like sometimes that can bug me. Like, sometimes I'll be like into the vibe that someone gives, but then they come back with something completely different and I'm just left kind of confused and wanting what I had before. But I'm glad to know that going in, that he's so versatile and that not everything is going to sound like Hi Ren. Like, okay, thank you. Thank you for informing me, and that I didn't just walk into that blind and being like, why is this not anything like that other thing? $211 comments. Oh, he does some covers too. This person said Sick Boy is usually the next song to listen to. Someone said when she was crying 30 seconds into the song, I was like, damn, the last 1/3 of the song is going to be rough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's how you know I'm traumatized. That's how you know it ain't a happy place up here. That's how you know I wasn't raised on sunshine and rainbows. Because I saw what was coming. And it's been a while, and I am not in therapy. Welcome to the family. Best wishes. That's cute. I can't get over that. When she was crying 30 seconds into the song, I was like, damn. Yeah. Yeah. That's me for you. I honestly had the same worry when I first heard Hi Ren. I think Money Game Part 3 is better. Ooh. Ooh, there's some big words. There's some big claims. I guess we'll see when I get there. Someone's Ren is truly awesome. Yep, yep. I would concur. Dude, great insights and thank you for sharing. Yeah, yeah, dude. Another renegade reporting for duty. Subbed. Beautiful, honest reaction. We see you. Little hug emoji. Oh, I love it. Someone said there's one video of Ren's that rarely gets recommended or seen. It's the video on his YouTube channel that he posted right before Hi Ren. To look into what he went through before he got the stem cell transplant. Man, I haven't watched really any, like, this YouTube channel that I've made is so new that I don't use it much for anything except for posting to it. And so all my like recommended videos are wild. They're either wild or they are Sabrina Carpenter since I reacted to her music video, or Ren. I see people are reacting to Ren's Cujo song. A therapist reacts to Cujo beatdown. I want to see therapist reacts to Hi Ren. I'm gonna be finding that video. I feel bad when someone's first experience of Ren is the Cujo beatdown and they have no idea what is happening. Yeah, I appreciate getting the lore. For sure. I mean, that's what's tough about reactions, you know? You definitely find people with zero context going into something. I mean, that was tough for my Chapel Roan video because of the Good Luck Babe and me being bisexual, and I was like, wait, does this have anything to do with bisexuality, or is this a whole, what is this? And then people were like, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I get it. I just didn't know. I didn't know the lore. I mean, I want to add a comment at some point. For the most part, though, outside of Cujo Beatdown, any of his other songs you can listen to with no context and have a good time. Yeah, I mean, any disc track, you kind of need the context of why there's a disc track, right? I mean, you can go into it appreciating it. I mean, everybody loves that Kendrick Lamar's diss track calling out Drake for being a pedo. I heard that for like a split second on the radio recently, and it's so funny how they like get rid of all those bits. I'm like, this is so funny. How we kind of shut the main parts of that song down for the average listener to hear on the radio. But it's like I don't know why Kendrick Lamar and Drake are mad at each other. I think I heard, you know, it's always like I'm the king of the rap game and you suck. And everybody else sucks and I'm the king, and then everybody else is like, "Oh, you think you're the king? No, you're not the king." I feel like that's kind of how it goes. But obviously with Ren, that's not the case. That's not what's happening here. It's a way bigger situation. $430 subscribers. Bruh. I haven't got a single thumbs down. That's nice. That's nice. I appreciate that. 862 thumbs up. Of course, the video that I'm just like a blubbering mess is the one that goes viral in comparison to my other ones. Where we're being cutesy and demure. But this one, I'm just a sappy sappersons. You might, let me see my comments, Twitch. You might hit 4K views before it's been up for 10 hours. I mean, it's new for me. I've got videos that have 1 view and it's mine. I got videos with 4 views, 10 views. Like, it's wild to have 4,000 views at all, let alone in 10 hours. And it's kind of sad because Ren tried to be nice about it and even suggested that him and Cujo could make a new song together and Ren would split it all 50-50 to help him get the money he wanted as a way to get Sick Boy back up. But Cujo declined because he just wanted more money. What a dick. Well, he deserves the diss track. He's like, I try to play nice. No more playing nice. No more Mr. Nice Ren. No more. No more. I feel like I will remember this moment. I feel like this is like a pinnacle moment for me and my channel for sure. Like, I know people are always like, oh, I hit 1 million subscribers. I did this. I did that. And those are like the moments. But I feel like this is my first moment that I'll like really cherish for my channel. And it's just all the love and all the support and all the community, because it's everything I wanted when I was making a channel. And I appreciate Ren being the vehicle for that. I really do. I feel like that was meant to be. It was supposed to be Ren. Especially with my history and my background. Like, of course it would be like a mental health trauma thing that catapulted things. Like, that's so fitting for me and my experience in this freaking world. Oh, we hit the 4K mark. Congrats! Thank you. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Yep. 4,015. 9 hours. Wow. Celebrate the chat. Celebrate in the chat. Oh, man. Oh, I just see a video pop up. Ren, sick boy, cured my depression. I love when people say that. Because it's like, it didn't, but it helped a lot. And that's what matters. That's what matters. And it can feel like that. It can feel like that. Yep. And it's so wild for me to do a stream where I'm not playing a game. I think this might be the only stream that I've done in the 2 months that I've been streaming where I'm just chatting it up. It's so weird, but I love it too. And it's very fitting. I don't know. I'm glad that I'll have this, you know, time capsule too. It was a good idea, Jellybean. You were smart. You were smart when you were like, girl, you should stream. You should stream while this is happening. You can take it in, have a record of it. 216 comments. I mean, it's wild because, like, I never get comments. I never get comments on my videos. Except for the one from the person being like, you need to react to High Ren. Ah. Oh, nice. This is Us Renegades Get You. You're connecting it with the Babadook was spot on. Yes, right? If y'all haven't seen the Babadook, I'm sorry in advance. But you should. But just know you're not going to have fun. It's not going to be a fun time. Jellybean, have you seen the Babadook? I need to know this. You should have a look at his song Dominoes. I haven't seen that one recommended yet. That's a first. First time viewer and new scriber because I'm digging the spooky vibe. Yeah! Yay! Points for the spooky! Dominoes is a solid one. Jellybean, you said it sounds familiar, but I don't think so. Yeah, you're bad with names. You're bad with names and titles. Yeah, Babadook is so good. Like, it's a horror movie, but it is an allegory for grief and depression, and it's so chef's kiss, spot on. You really can't miss with Ren. That's good. That's good. Someone said, discovered Ren at the lowest point of my existence. Recently wheelchair bound, and my wife of 17 years decided almost immediately that she wanted out. Oof. Instead of dealing with my spinal cord injuries and complications from diabetes. Ren literally very well may be the only reason why I'm still here. His catalog is deep and oh so diverse. I haven't managed to find a bad song yet. Don't miss. Many wonderful collaborations, touches every genre, and has the ability to make me feel deeply in ways other artists simply cannot do consistently. Welcome to the Reniverse. Dang, it has our 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Does it? That's actually interesting. That's interesting. That's surprising. Because, you know, Rotten Tomatoes is so difficult to please. And I figured the kid in it would have gotten it down. But you'll know when you know. Yeah, it's so good. And it's funny because, like, yeah, the night before I did the Ren reaction, I follow a reactors. It's these two guys. They do the Pink Popcast. And then they also have a second channel that's like Popcast but scary or something. Where they, like, on their main channel, they do like all sorts of movies and TV shows. And then they have their like but scary channel where they just do like scary stuff. And they posted a Babadook reaction, like, and it was brand new. It was like that day. And I was like, oh, I'm so gonna watch this. I love watching people react to horror movies so much. Like, after I watched Hereditary, if you know, you know. Which, if you haven't seen that, you should see that, Jellybean. I immediately started watching every single reaction I could find on Hereditary because I just wanted to see everybody's faces, like, because it's just so, it's a lot. That doesn't mean you like every song though. Like, if you don't like the reggae and find yourself in one of his reggae based songs, you might not like it. I like reggae. I don't foresee me disliking anything, to be honest. Like, I can see myself liking other things more than others. I can see myself not necessarily going back to other things, but I don't think I'll ever be like, you know what, I don't like that. I just have a feeling. That's just like my gut feeling. Yeah, I'm still shook by the fact that Babadook has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's so good. Plus, it's like, I think it's Australian. It's Australian horror. And it's a lot slower horror. And it's not so in your face. So I feel like, you know, some people might not like it as much because of that, or I don't know. But it's so good. I loved it when I watched it. But, you know, you should bear in mind that, like, by the end of it, you don't, again, it's like, you don't have fun. Like, it's not like campy horror where you're just like, this is great. Like, it's like, this is real and this is exhausting. And I just went through it, but I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I had that experience, and I'm glad it's over. That's what the Babadook is giving. Jellybean, did you watch this reaction when I posted it to Patreon, or did you watch it today? I'm trying to remember when I reacted to it. I think it might have been like Sunday. I don't know. I'm gonna go. Hi. Nope. I'm gonna look. I think I ended up telling, I think it was on this. I told the person who had commented, I was like, I did it. That was 4 days ago. So I did this reaction 4 days ago. Yeah, I wanted to let the original person know. It's at Silent Whisper with a 4 as the A. 670. That it was available on my Patreon. Even free patrons can access it. So that they knew, like, hey, you can watch it right now if you want. But it is going up on Wednesday for everybody else. And to be honest, I did not see this reaction to the reaction coming at all. I was hoping, like, yeah, I will get more views than maybe my other videos. A couple comments, maybe. Maybe someone subscribes. That was my thought process. Honestly, you saw it? You saw it? You thought? You were like, yeah. Once she does this, it's going to... I guess that's just the renegades, man. They're just like, they just hop on. Like, oh, you doing a Ren reaction? We're best friends now. 220 comments. I don't have any video with that amount of comments. I think my Chapel Roan. What did my Chapel Roan have? Why did it quit post? Shush. Yeah, Chapel Roan has 2,684 views, 93 thumbs up, and 26 comments. Which, you know, that's a lot. That was a lot for me. I think that's when the original person was like, you need to react to High Ren. Can we hit 4,500 views before the 10th mark? 10-hour mark? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That would be sick. Man, my Chapel Roan people are going to be mad if I do more High Ren reactions next before doing more Chapel Roan reactions. Jelly, did you see this reaction today, or did you see it earlier when I posted it through Patreon? I can't remember if you told me, because I know you've heard this song before, but did you hear it on TikTok or something? I can't remember what you told me. You watched it today, okay. I'm like, I know you had access. Because you're like my only patron on Patreon. Yeah, I posted it. I probably recorded it and posted it on Sunday. For anybody who's on my Patreon. I'm gonna look at my... I wish... YouTube is weird because it's like, if you're not... What was it? If you're not... I feel like you need to be, like, verified in order to post links in your descriptions. So I just have, like, the text link. It's not, like, a clickable link. You saw the song originally a few weeks ago. But yeah, I have like my beacons, you know, like my Linktree-esque link written in there. I was like, I wonder if that got a lot of traction today or not. It's like, it's tough when it's like, you can't just like click it as a clickable link. You have to like copy and paste it. Yeah, yep. I mean, not tons, but it definitely got like 32 views. Is it clickable? Oh yeah, all my clicks are coming from YouTube today. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I did go through whatever the verification process thing was, but it hadn't gone through, and I wasn't sure when it was going to go through. So I'm glad to know that it's clickable now. That's good to know. That is so funny. It's like, my beacons doesn't get very much traction. None of my Marissa Monster gets a lot of traction because it's all new and I don't promote it very well, and my big Instagram account gets shadow banned, and all my other Instagram accounts that are attached to that account, they're all affected by it because Instagram hates me. So yeah, today with having 15 clicks onto my beacons, it's like, it says it's up 1,400%. Like, damn. Baller. All the renegades are popping off my beacons. 1400% increase. Let's go! You gotta remember this time when you're a little tiny baby creator before you go and you get all big. Oh, we got a switcheroo. We got one dog, missing dog came back. Other dog left. Here comes that other dog. For some reason, Hayes has not wanted to be in the bink bed lately. She's like, I don't want to be on cam. I don't want to be on cam. I don't want my up close on cam. What are you doing flopping around? Are you flopping around? The pups are excited. They're very excited. My dogs are very supportive of my career aspirations. That YouTuber. Do not, please don't dig. Okay, good girl. I'm gonna make sure Hayes is in the shot for you. Man, I feel so weird. Overwhelmed is a way to describe the feeling that I feel. You got this. Thank you. Oh, I can always depend on Zero for being very uplifting. My #1 cheerleader. I will always remember you cheering me on when I had 24 YouTube subscribers. One of the first people to watch my YouTube videos and my streams. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a friend. Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean, the number one cheerleader, though. She has to. We're related. She's the only fam I got. So she has to make it count. You know, he's like, okay, I can have my bed back. I can leave. You are literally day one of me entering this world. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. Very true. Very, very true. She knows my secrets. She knows that weird little girl who met that boy that one time at Kings Island and then wrote his name on a balloon with a heart and her name and posed weirdly with it. Let's just air all the laundry. Let's just air all the laundry today. Weird child. Yeah, photographic proof. Yes, there is a picture. We will not be inserting it here. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I was the weirdo encouraging it. Yeah, let's say that. Let's claim that. Right by your side. Ooh, we got 222 comments. Angel number 222. Love that. Sweet. Oh, we got someone said Bo Burnham was a moron. This is way better. Damn. Damn. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's not better, because it is. Like, I'm gonna give you that. And, but, well, you know, I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that comment is wrong. Because early Bo Burnham, he kind of was a moron. He kind of was a moron. Let's see. New comments. Lovely reaction. Be well, and may your dance be filled with an abundance of joy and peace. Discovering Ren and joining Renegades in the rabbit hole has been part of my therapy over the past few months. I've softened, and my eternal dance has gotten easier. Not to mention, he has a wide range of beautiful, powerful, artistic music videos. Love that. Love that. You didn't even need to say anything for me to know. It was all in your face. Yeah, I don't have a poker face. Ren recently posted a video about why a video he loved like a child that was struck and how he dealt with it. You get to see him speak as himself and will understand his newest track, Cujo Beatdown. It's the video before that one. People are hooking me up with the lore. They're letting me know. Oh, well, once again, I'm crying. Almost every time I watch it or a reaction to it, I cry. Same. I have depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Same. And you're right, no matter what a person has been through, there is something to be gleaned from his genius. True. It's true. Because that inner critic is in all of us. It's just in a varying degree, you know, of the severity and how much we're able to tune it out, and whether or not we have another voice in there telling us that they're wrong. I was tempted to comment earlier. Wait, what? I was tempted to comment earlier, but I don't know how the algorithm works on YouTube with videos that aren't published yet. Wait, are you on my Patreon? Are you one of my patrons? Did you watch it before? The way that it works with that is that it's 2 separate videos. At least that's how I did it. I don't know how other people do it, but I post it in YouTube twice. I post it first as unlisted, so that link is only available in my Patreon, and then I post it a second time and I have it scheduled, and that's the public video. Over 900 likes. What? Wait, is the video from your Patreon to YouTube, or is it a separate video? Oh, I see. Yeah. I think in the future I will, because I think prior to this, like, Patreon didn't let you post videos to Patreon. Like, it let you post YouTube links or Vimeo links to Patreon. So you had to have your video somewhere else, and then Patreon just, like, would, you know, take that link. But now Patreon allows you to just post the video directly to their site. So I think I might start doing that, so I don't have to post it twice to YouTube, because it's just, like, annoying. But also, it's like you don't get the YouTube credit for it. You know, it's not gonna, you know, whatever. Maybe if my Patreon starts getting bigger and, like, a lot more views go to that, it might be better to have it on YouTube. But then again, when it's unlisted, like, I don't know how that works. I'm not sure how that all works exactly. But I assume that even unlisted videos, you get on the back end, you get the benefit of having however many views and however long watching, and, you know, yada yada yada. But yeah, I would rather just have it posted straight to Patreon, because it would be easier when it comes to like copyright strikes, because I don't know how their system works. They might just like not pay attention to whatever you're posting. So I might be able to actually post, like, I want to start doing movie reactions and TV show reactions, and that starts to get way more tricky on YouTube with the copyright strikes and such. So if Patreon allows, you know, you to just post a video and you can do that picture in picture, more content, I'm definitely going to start doing that for sure. Yeah, 905 likes. Wow. 455 subscribers. I mean, we didn't hit 5,000 views in 10 hours, but we hit 4,334, and that's wild. 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 My stomach is growling. I need to eat at some point, but it's just been a whirlwind of a day. I was like busy editing a video for YouTube of my trip to the Warner Brothers studio tour this past Friday, and that's when I noticed I had some YouTube notifications, and I've just been completely enamored by what's been happening and unfolding, and I have let everything else fall by the wayside. Eating, not drinking. At least I have some hydration with my favorite koozie. So good. I can't imagine, like, what are we gonna have in 24 hours? Like, yeah, I definitely want to write a comment thanking everybody and just letting everyone know that I've just been reading all the comments. New comments have said, I have definitely become obsessed with watching this video over and over again and watching other people's reaction, and in a very, very real way, it's helped me in ways that therapy did not. Therapy is important and it helps, but this pushes a button in my brain that I didn't even know I needed. If you're anything like me, you'll watch this over and over again and experience this art in a way that is truly impactful. I mean, tea. For real. I mean, the only reason I'm not watching it over and over is because I can't cry anymore. And I keep crying every time. Like, it never fails. It never fails. And I'm just like, I can't cry no more. Can't do it. Welcome to the art that is Ren. Can't wait for you to do more of his work. Such an honest and beautiful recognition. I don't know. You got yourself a new sub, Renegade's unit, and let's get her subs up. Renegade reporting for duty. LOL. Jokes aside, this was a fantastic reaction. Thanks for being real and open with your feelings. I don't think I should like the Bo Burnham was a moron comment. Like, I like Bo Burnham. He has been a moron. This is way better. But I don't want to like anything negative right now. We're trying to be nice to each other in the comments. That's what I asked for. Let's not call people names. Bop. Yeah, this is... I did not expect this today. Like... I even forgot that it was posting today. Please don't dig on that blanket, girly, because your nails will get caught. And you'll get hurt, and you'll cry. And you'll make it our problem, and it'll be sad. I don't want that to happen. Hi, Bob. Hi. Cutie. Hi, cutie bud. How you doing, Bubba? Do you like my Frankenstein head over there? She was like, can you see me? What are you doing? What's up? Why do you look like you're gonna cry? Hi. That's Rose. Everybody say hi to Rose. She's the baby. She's the tiny baby. With the ears. With the big ears. Tiny baby with big ears. What are you doing back there? How's it going? How's you? That's Hayes. What are you guys up to? I usually take them for their walk at like 8:30ish. So I'll probably end the stream then. And eat. Hi, Baba. Hello, Baba.
I realized there were no real winners.
Bubba, you got a little bit longer, okay? It's not time yet. It's almost time, okay? Ow! Don't scratch me. They're begging me. Their little tail is wagging away. Just a little waggy wag. She's like, if you do not take us for our walk, I will make your life a living hell. Ooh. I mean, I'm trying to hold out. I'm not trying to give them their walk early because they'd be demanding it. They'd be demanding it early all the time. And I don't want to do that. Her little butt. Her little butt. 461 subscribers. Knowing that someone posted it to YouTube, or to YouTube, to Facebook, to Ren Facebook groups, I'm almost like, oh God, what do those comments say? Hopefully the Renegades, since they're all super sweet and kind and loving and awesome, all the comments are great. But I'm just like, YouTube. Why do I keep saying YouTube? Facebook. Facebook is just, wow, Hayes. Talk about it close up. Facebook is just a shit show in the comments on that site. I'd be worried about, you know, negativity over there. But maybe not in the Ren sphere. I mean, I wonder what YouTube... I keep calling Facebook YouTube. I wonder what Facebook groups Ren has. I would like to join, but maybe I should wait until I've done more reactions. So I'm not, like, you know, spoiled? Or, I don't know. We got 4,501 views. We hit over the 4,500 mark. So exciting. I don't visit the Facebook world. Yeah, I don't blame you. I have dropped off hard. I do not go there, except, like, very rarely. Because everyone's so mean there. It's because everyone's, like, racist, backward, asshole, grandparents, aunts, parents, siblings, children are all on Facebook. Just spewing their yuckiness on everybody. And sometimes it's hard for me to, like, walk away from someone with a shitty opinion without me being like, your opinion is shitty. And that shit's bad for my mental health. Like, no more arguing with people on the internet. I'm not gonna do it. Positivity. Wholesomeness. Spooky ooky things. Sure. No more negativity. I ain't trying to breathe that shit into my life anymore. I've done that enough over the last, like, 10 years. Having, like, a big account on Instagram that ended up going very political. I'm just tired. Tired of it. Tired of it. I don't want to do it no more. I just need to resign for the fact that people have really awful opinions. Just like, humans have terrible opinions. And just understand that that's a fact of life. And just try not to be so upset by it. I mean, I feel like that's a good place to be with, like, starting a YouTube channel, too, because they're gonna put their stupid, pointless, mean opinions in my comment section, and I just have to keep it pushing. And I'm really glad that that did not happen today. That is not the day for... That is not... Okay. Uh-oh. Tell him. Tell him. But yeah, I'm very glad today wasn't that day. It wasn't the day for negativity. It was the day for hopeful tears and gratitude and just accepting the love that we do, in fact, deserve. And I'm just really grateful and thankful. And I just got a new follower on Instagram. That's sweet. I gotta go walk these dogs, I guess. They're just gonna demand it from me. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me, and the new followers, thanks to Benjamin and Shasharak? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I really appreciate you guys being here for this moment. A moment I'm not gonna forget. She was barking to celebrate 4,500 views. Let's go. She is a supporter. Actually, she could probably give a shit less. She is not my supporter. She's like, I don't care about your life. I just care about you and what you bring to my life. Well, now they're deciding to calm down. Now they're going to have a little sit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna keep watching the views and the likes and the comments and try not to cry anymore. And I'll be back for another stream on Friday. We're doing Dress to Impress Fridays because that's what we do around here. Tomorrow I'm going to try to make some more content for YouTube. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I'll be back Friday for more of this bullshit. Bye!